In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Replit for coding and building softwares. Basically, a tutorial video on Replit. Replit is a web-based software in which you write and execute codes. There is no need for the installation of dedicated softwares. Just launch the website and you're good to go. As a beginner or even a pro, this website named Replit is a great help. So open up a web browser of your choice and you very simply have to search for Replit. Once you search for it, you have to click on its official website. On its official website, you will first of all see a different interface. From that interface, you very simply have to create your account by using your Google account. Once you're done, you will be signed in and then you will be able to see this interface. This interface is the main interface of Replit application. So, Replit allows you to learn how to code. Furthermore, you can even create websites and small applications on it, all by being under the guide and help of Replit itself. This website is surely an example of the fact that how advanced code development and related fields are getting these days. Whether it's image generation, video generation, everything has entered an uncharted territory. So on the website, Replit has a rather simple interface. One thing that's important to highlight is that Replit works on any kind of operating system, whether it's Windows or Mac. So once you're all set up, you will see an interface like this. On the main interface of Replit, you will see a bunch of options. Right in the center of your screen, you will be able to see a prompt box. In your prompt box, you will have to give instructions to the Replit website. Your instructions are the commands for Replit, and whatever the commands are, Replit will fulfill it. Whether you're giving commands for the creation of a website, code for a program, or even a small app, you will have to write all that in your natural human language, and Replit shall do the job for you. On the left side of your screen, you will see a menu. From this menu, first option is the home option. The home option is where we are situated right now. Here you will be able to create your project, your application, your website, or whatever you want through your prompt. Furthermore, you will be able to see your recent creations over here as well. Like for example, I created this website 20 minutes ago, so I am able to see this in my recent apps section. If you have created more than one applications and you cannot see them over here, you can very easily click on view all, so you will be able to see all of your created projects in Replit. Next is the app section. If you will click on it, you will be able to see all your created projects and edit them. Next is the deployments. In deployments, you can publish your apps and creations so other people can view it and interact with it. That you can limit the amount of changes that they can make on your project, or even if you want, you can just update the settings to view only so the people will be able to see what you made on Replit. Next option is the usage. In usage, you will be able to view the actual amount of data that you have used in your projects. Fifth option is the teams, which is basically your meetup point with those members which are on your team. Whether you're working in a group or having a class, this section is your get to go. Next is the explore section of Replit, and the first option is called bounties, which is a game changing feature. I must say that I was not expecting such a feature to be integrated in a website. In bounties, you can take coding jobs from people linked with Replit. Obviously, Replit is a website and it has its own community. The people who are linked with Replit are its community. So you can very easily use the bounty section and interact with such people who want to hire someone who will work for him. It ranges from small jobs to major jobs as well. Next is the templates option. In templates, you will be able to get the inspiration from which you may start doing your own project. It may be a starting point for you to start building your own project. Like for example, if you were to scroll down, you can see that under the AI section, there are many options like the Python data science, OpenAI Python GPT-4, OpenAI Python GPT 3.5. All three of them are the models for AI that you can use as a template in your Replit. You will be able to do something similar with them and even try to copy their code, which may give you access to create your own AI model someday. The second last option is the Learn. In Learn, you will be able to get courses through which you can easily learn Python or other kind of languages. Like for example, the first one is 100 days of code, which will teach you the complete Python course. These courses are also available in different languages. Last option is documentation. In documentation, you will be able to get a complete introduction and a complete specification plan of the Replit website. You can take your time if you want to read all of this. So now let's simply go back to our home section in Replit and let's try to create something fun. So on your home section, I will be trying to create an app or a website. So to do that, I will simply click on the create app option. Once you click on create app, a new prompt box will appear in front of you. So from this prompt box, what you can do is to describe your app or site if you want to create it. So you will have to be specific in your prompt and tell Replit how you want to create your app or your website. You can specify its details, you can specify how you want it to work and how you want it to interact with certain people. Once you're done with your prompt, you can very simply click on start chat and Replit will start creating the code for you. The other and easy way that you can use is to click on choose a template. Once you click on choose a template, you will be able to see all kinds of templates which you can use to create websites or applications on Replit. So for example, I will be trying to create a website. So let's simply select the HTML, CSS, JS static template, which is the top result in templates. I will simply click on it and then you can change the title of your website. Right now it is titled as something very unusual. So I will simply remove this and write test website instead of it. Once you're done with your title, you can select the privacy of your website. Like for example, if you want it to be public and anyone can view it. The other option is of private, that only you can see and edit on your website or your application. But keep this in mind that this feature is paid. So once you're done, you will have to click on create app. But before you create app, I will have to tell you that you should always keep this in mind that Replit is a free to use application, but it also have a paid side as well. On the free plan of Replit, you will be able to create 10 free applications and 100% usage of the agent. So what this actually means is that you can create 10 free applications on Replit and you will be able to access the agent until it reaches 100%. So most of you guys will think, what is the agent? The agent is basically your prompt box which is helping you out in creating your codes, your applications or even your website. As someone who is a beginner, I would say that the free version is more than enough, because if you want to simply practice, 10 free applications are more than enough, and the 100% utilization of your agent is also something that you will not reach immediately. But still, if you want to upgrade to the premium version, you very simply have to click on upgrade to Replit Core. Then you can check the prices and whatever plan suits you the best, you can very simply click on continue with Core. So now let's come back and let's click on create app, which will allow me to create my website. Once you click on create app, you will be redirected to such an interface. On the left side, you will be able to see a chat with your assistant. This assistant is actually your agent, about which the paid version wants you to stay wary of. Now, as I used a template, as you guys can see, a pre-made project is right in front of me. This is a very basic project in which Hello World is displayed on the screen. So, if you want to see how your project will look like, you can very simply click on Run, which is present at the center top of your screen. Once you click on it, a new website will open in front of you, which will allow you to see the outcome of your result. But for now, let's simply come back to our project writing page. Now, on this interface, allow me to tell you what you can expect. So, for example, the hello world text that was being shown on screen is not of my preference. So, if you want to change it, you can very simply change it manually by using your keyboard. But if you are afraid that you, as a beginner, may alter the whole code, then what you can do is to ask your assistant for help. So, for example, I will now simply ask my assistant to change the text of hello world to hi world. Now over here, as you guys can see, I commanded my assistant to change hello world to hi world. Now let's simply click on send text and see what happens. So as you guys can see, an apply button is now visible on the left side of my screen. So I will simply click on it, and now as you guys can see, the hello world has changed to hi world. You can very simply use this method to have changes in your project. And additionally, don't worry, every single change that you will make on your project will be saved automatically. Another cool feature of the Replit is the invite function. So for example, if you want to invite someone on your project and have that specific person to help you, you can very simply click on the invite button, which is present at the top right side of your screen, then add people by their username if they are already using Replit, or by an email if they are not using Replit. You can very simply do this and click on invite. Once you click on invite, that specific person will become a member of this specific project and will be able to do changes just like you. Now back to my project. Another cool option is the format option. If you click on format, you will be able to sort out your project, find errors, and the system will recommend you what you can do further. Once you're done with your project, you can now share it with others by simply clicking on deploy, which is present right besides invite. You will be able to create a web link that the other person will view on their browser. But for that, you will have to enter your payment method and a fee will be charged. So everyone, this was a quick head start on how to use Replit. You are now recommended to keep exploring the endless possibilities in Replit, and even if you're not working on projects, you will have a good place to just test out what you just learned recently. Replit is surely simple, but remember, it is a powerful website that will allow you to do whatever you want to do. So everyone, that's pretty much all for today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel for more informative videos in the future. Until then, stay safe.